The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
What's going on, everybody? It is your man, the Big Dog, and it is time for another episode of the Dog House.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, I got a new sound effect. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying the content. As always, let's get right into it. We got a few topics tonight. First things first, Sneeko. I didn't think I'd be talking about good old Sneeko again, but he's done something that I was not expecting, to be honest. He's actually pushing against some red pill ideologies, if I could talk today. Jesus Christ. But let me try and provide the full context to this. So, to provide the full context, I think it was last week, Rollo Tomasi, who is considered by many to be the godfather of the red pill, let me zoom this in, put out this tweet. And it reads, and I quote, the quickest path to becoming a high-value man. 1. Don't get married. 2. Avoid family creation. 3. Vasectomy in your 20s. Eliminate all sedations. Learn game and networking. Play to your strengths. Oh, I forgot this one. Live consistently. Eliminate all sedations. Learn game and networking. Play to your strengths. Build wealth. Alright. And resist easing up on your focus. Alright. Now, I do not agree with point 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, realistically, when you look at it, I feel like 1, 2, and 3 could kind of be consolidated to one point. And that point, in my opinion, should be have discipline. Especially sexual discipline. Alright? In my opinion, if you're gonna be messing around with loose women, you really should be wearing protection, in my opinion. Yes, I don't disagree with that comment. Marriage isn't a terrible thing, but it's not for everybody, and it can be risky at points. But the vasectomy in your 20s part, apparently Sneeko saw this and had a real big problem with it. Now, I'm going to play some clips from Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews video on it, because for some reason I cannot find the original video, and it's kind of annoying. But let's get into it.
And like while traveling the world, that I probably agree.
God, Sneeko's about to go on a good guy arc.
Let me turn that down.
I realized today, and like while traveling the world, that I probably agree with women's idea of a high-value man more than the red pill space's idea of a high-value man.
Okay.
What?
Like, women, did you see how all of them, none of them brought up finances really? None of them brought up like the way you look. None of them talked about like
Yeah, it seems like it.
what
He
you
does
wear.
seem
All
like he
of it
has
is
a...
about character. It's about
Sneeko
your,
took the Tradcon pill, bro.
it's about your personality.
Sounds like the blue pill. Oh, he's.
Oh, he ain't having it.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
I'm not having none of this.
Sneeko's pissed.
He's like, these
Shout out to
motherfuckers.
Sneeko, by the way. Look like he's been in the gym or something like that. Boy looking kind of cut up.
I'll agree with him. He does look like he's been hitting the weights a little harder.
Flawless victory.
There you go, Sneeko.
All right, let's keep going.
It's important Tradcon pill, bro.
No, look, it's important to have wealth, and it's important to have status in mind. But
Yeah.
that's what
True.
this space is kind of avoiding a lot of the time, is that that's an extremely important part of becoming high value. And if we actually want to raise a family, that's an extremely important part of male self-improvement.
Sneeko,
are
her
reaching
man
these
has
qualities.
these traits now. Why is she?
I don't disagree with him there. And I feel like... And I kind of see... He did mention it, and I kind of see it. Like, he said, like, traveling around the world, his mind has kind of been changed, which is, in my opinion...
Flawless victory.
I think it's a good thing, and I'm kind of glad that he did that. I'm glad he started traveling, started speaking to people that aren't in the U.S., because I think that's kind of the big problem with a lot of red pill ideologies. It's based off Western women. The problem is not every Western woman thinks like this, and most worldly women don't think like this. Like how women think in America, they may not think in the Netherlands or India or Pakistan. Like everybody's different. But anyway, let's move on.
Cheat with him.
Did you say that?
What?
Your man has those traits?
He's not my man, but
Your
I
ex,
think
your
he's
ex.
working towards it. That's why we're not together, because I don't
He's
want
working
to
toward. He's not there yet. They're in
Yeah,
high school.
no.
She just said.
That's a terrible example. Like if she's like 19 or
A
something.
high school relationship. That's not a good comparison.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
I wonder where he gets his glasses from. Those are some sick-looking glasses.
Like
What?
the thing is that girls are gonna say things that are politically correct, and it sounds good. Like, oh, notice how she said, "Stop the cap."
Myron, everybody does that nowadays. Men do it, women do it, because nobody wants to fucking get canceled. Like,
Dumbass motherfucker.
what kind of point is that? Oh, women will just say whatever seems good. Yeah, so do men. I have the same frames. Oh, cool.
A guy who has his finances in order, and then what did she say? Doesn't spend his money stupidly. That's having
Most people want that. Someone that's financially responsible.
your finances. Like, I don't really care about finances, but like have their finances order,
Yeah.
but not really. But like, just
There's
don't
a
spend money
point.
stupidly.
her
So
and
it's
the
like-
kids.
Like, I get it. Like the girls are on a podcast, they don't want to make themselves look like bad or whatever. But dude, I mean,
Again, that could count for anybody that's on the internet. Nobody wants to really get canceled.
let's just keep it 1,000. I always say it. All women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. Stop the cap.
No. Do I have glasses? I have blue light glasses. I barely wear them because they give me a headache, but I do have glasses if you want to count them. But back to what Myron just said.
I mean, let's just keep it 1,000. I always say it. All women are gold diggers. Some are just better.
Nope.
Stop the cap.
Not all women. I think, in my opinion, I think just the women that Myron deals with are gold diggers. Probably because you're on those websites like Seeking Arrangements. I won't go into too much detail, but Myron's on Seeking Arrangements. If you guys want, we could watch the Abin Preach video where he... Actually, you may not even have to watch Abin Preach. We could watch Willie Mack's video on it. If you
They're
guys
hiding the
want.
shovel. They hide it up with words like passion or ambition or drive
Goals.
or goals. Like, hey man, look man, I had that TradCon pill, bro. Like because yo,
Hold up. This is a very interesting component of the conversation. So let me give you guys a little bit of context.
By the way, Formula One happening in Miami.
So,
Ooh.
you know, guys, Fresh and Fit been riding hard on Red Pill. They actually collab with a lot of times with Rollo Tomasi, who's called the godfather of the Red Pill.
That's true.
Sneeko developed his audience outside of Fresh and Fit, but now they commingle, and I think a lot of that has to do with Sneeko being in the Miami area, and then also him getting deplatformed from YouTube, but he can still go up on Fresh and Fit.
Also, his dealings with Andrew Tate. We can't forget that.
And build an audience. So what's interesting is that I heard recently that Sneeko has been traveling abroad and then converted to Islam. So what it seems as though
That's also true, I believe. He did convert to Islam.
is that his new Islamic beliefs are in stark contrast with some ideas regarding the RP. I think that this is fantastically interesting. I remember about a month or two ago, Fresh and Fit had Destiny on, who Destiny doesn't believe in the Red Pill at all. And to hear Myron and Destiny go back and forth, what I said during that stream is that it was extremely important to have these contentious views because it allows the audience or gives the viewer, number one, more entertainment and more education and more information to decide what they believe in and what they do not. But
I agree. We need more stuff like that. That way people can form their own decisions instead of just things being black and white. Look in the gray. Look in the middle.
the heel turn here for Sneeko in that saying he believes what more women say, and that Myron is saying, well, women are just going to say what kind of feels good in the situation. It's interesting.
Again,
But let's see
I'm
where
not
the
going to make
conversation
that point
goes from
again.
here.
The alternative, getting a vasect, like, are we advocating towards getting a surgery which prevents you from having children? That's
What?
not even.
Yep. And And he didn't know this because I believe he did eventually pull up the tweet that Sneeko is referencing. That's the big problem Sneeko has, is the vasectomy part, which I understand. Like, you're telling somebody that's young to perform a surgery that's going to prevent you from not only having kids, but other things as well. And let's also remember the fact that these surgeries are not meant to be reversed, even though Myron's going to make the point, oh, they can be reversed.
Nope.
Yeah, and the success rate of that is, one, really low. Two, most doctors will will recommend against doing that. Matter of fact, actually, no, let's wait till he makes that point.
Compare that to birth control is insane. That surgery is not meant to be reversed.
Hell,
I just said that.
It's meant to be permanent. Not, you didn't say, like, put on a condom to be reversed.
Hell no.
It's meant to be permanent. Not, you didn't say, like, put on a condom or, like, be absent for a little bit.
What are they
The
talking
red
about?
pill ideology is literally avoid family creation
Sneeko.
and get a dick surgery.
Sneeko.
I can... Damn.
Flawless victory.
I gotta say, man. I think that's as much as that clip as we're gonna watch, because I do want to bring up a clip where him and Rollo Tomasi actually go at it. Give me 1 second. Because there is a... I really should have had this set to begin with.
Bruh.
Why is that? Oh shit, I can't view it here. Okay. No problem. Give me 1 sec. Now again, I can't find the actual clip, so let's watch this one.
Let's go do his own laundry.
Sneeko and Destiny versus Fresh and Fit and Royo. So I just want to see what's going on. So let's do it.
So Monday, you guys were talking to Brandon Carter. One of the things that Brandon was talking about was you gotta love money. When you guys are on that show and you're talking to him, and he's talking about how he doesn't go to he doesn't go to Publix, doesn't go grocery shop.
Let me skip because I want to get to the part where they start grilling him.
All have kids.
Hey, bro.
When I'm talking about this, when I'm throwing this out there, what fucking advice? Every
List of things to do to book.
losing money doing that at that time. And I'm thinking about this. I'm going, you know what? If you want to be a high value man, if you want to get to that apex level as fast as you can, that's it. How is that not the best way to go about it? Whole tweet, which was basically a throwaway tweet that everyone started
That was not a throwaway tweet, man. Get the fuck out of here.
like snowballing into something else. I've got Ben Shapiro coming at me. I got Matt Walsh coming at me. I got Lauren Chen coming at me. I got all these people
Hey, shout out to Lauren Chen.
off of Daily Wire because it was just easy, low-hanging fruit for these guys because they think that that's what the fucking manosphere is all about. And
That's not what happened. Okay? No, it wasn't low-hanging fruit. You made a crap. You had a terrible take, and people took you to task. That's what happens.
it's not. Okay.
But bro, you said it though, dog. You said it. You the godfather. You
Yep.
the godfather of Red Pill, and you provided a list of things to do to become a high value man the quickest. And now you getting pissed at motherfuckers holding your throat to the blade. Low hanging fruit. What you mean? You posted it for everybody to see. What like what the fuck? What the?
Agreed. Like, you can't say something stupid and then expect people to just be like, okay. No. When you say something stupid, people will take you to task. That's just the way it is.
Fuck. Like, come on, man. You gotta hold yourself accountable, big dog. You said
Agreed.
it, and it ruffled some feathers. Now, you know what I'm saying? Elaborate.
Okay, that was not fucking advice. Everything that is on Twitter is not advice. Okay.
Was that a joke?
So why the hell did you tweet it? Like, what was the point then? Like, I don't understand that.
No, it was not to say a joke, but it's like, let's just say it's a hypothetical, okay? It's showing you. Now, listen,
Yeah, he
for
can't.
just 5 seconds, okay?
He just don't want to take the heat for what he said.
Sound like a bitch
joke
right now.
here because everything that's come out of
Man, so he sound like a bitch right now. Damn.
both of you guys' mouth has been nothing but distraction and misdirection because it's easy f***ing clicks for you. So here's the whole thing. When I'm talking about get a vasectomy, or don't be concerned with.
When he's mad, his glasses get uneven on his nose. You see?
That's a good one.
Okay.
I'm really mad about this, bro.
Shall we keep going? Are we just gonna have jokes?
Bro, Sneeko fucking cooking him. And he's not even trying. That's the worst part.
Is that what I get to? Is that what I get to do it? Okay, so here's the deal.
He tight, bro.
When I'm talking about this, when I'm throwing this out there, why wouldn't you do that? Would you not have been more successful, Sneeko, had you not had to go through certain things? If you had a kid right now,
advice or not?
you would be playing the game with a handicap. You would be playing the game with your fucking hands tied behind your back.
Okay, so
there are guys right now.
Yeah, just you wait, man. He starts cooking this dude.
Who I have a lot of respect for, and I'm sure you have a lot of respect for as well. Who all have.
Actually, you know what? I kind of misphrased that. Sneeko didn't cook him, but he like took him to task. Like both him and Destiny are like, listen, man. Like, what did you mean by the?
Of kids, you know what they try to do? They try to keep it under wraps.
Okay,
try to make sure nobody knows about.
Yeah, but there's things
That doesn't have anything to do with what they
you
asked.
can do to avoid it as best as you can. There's other things to do outside of snip snip in your 20s. That's crazy.
Exactly. For starters, you put on a condom. Like,
Bruh.
It's okay.
What is advice?
So here's okay. First off, this is not advice. Everything that is on my show
then what is it?
or is on Twitter is not automatically advice. Now,
Why
here's the
isn't it?
thing. You know what you're gonna say because here's the deal. When I was on whatever podcast I was telling this, I was saying exactly the same thing here. Is that everything that comes out of somebody's mouth on Instagram or on Twitter or on a YouTube, there's no way you can't go on there without somebody going, "This is what these guys are saying to do."
How?
So you know that, and yet you still. You see, that's the thing that bothers me about this. Like, he knows that, and yet he still tweeted that out, knowing that was going to happen. Last second change in character arc. That's true, man. Sneeko, you know what? I don't know if was capping about converting to Islam, but if he's not, I'm glad he did. Good for him. And you know what? Once again, Sneeko, you get one of these.
Flawless victory.
Ah, shit, I pressed the wrong button, too. But, anyway, let's move on to the second video. So, just Pearly Things. For those of you who don't know, she is another red pill content creator who kind of models both Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels to a degree, and Andrew Tate to a degree. And a lot of people have accused her of being a grifter. And not too long ago, she got into some controversy when she had self-proclaimed white supremacist Nick Fuentes. Yeah. And not only did she have this man on her platform, she barely took him to task. Like, somewhat agreeing to everything he said. I'm not going to watch the video because I know I'm going to get flagged for having that asshat on my fucking channel. And I don't want to do that. But I will play a video by one Brittany Venti where, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm going to play some snippets of the video from Brittany Venti where she takes this chick to task, bro. Fucking hell.
That clip you just
That is funny because a lot of these shows do end up like the Jerry Springer show.
clip you just watched is of Hannah Pearl Davis, a 26-year-old YouTuber, the latest.
Wait a minute. She's younger than me? Fucking hell. Now I gotta look into this. Pearl. Yeah, go Pearl Davis. The anti-feminist influencer. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Fucking hell. How tall? She's 6'2"? Fuck. How old is this girl? Oh, I don't want to see her on LinkedIn. Fuck that. Never mind. Because if she's 26, this picture does not do her any good. It makes her look like she's 32. Oh, man. Type an L for me in the chat, because I'm going to hell for saying that.
Addition to the manosphere, often referred to as the female Andrew Tate.
By who?
Pearl runs a YouTube channel centered around the manosphere, hosting some of the classiest women our society has to offer.
Right, let's go there. You want to go back in the past and embarrass yourself again?
The auntie.
Do you want to scream? Is that what you want? Let's go!
Pearl's channel is
Fucking hell, what the? Oh my lord.
heavily inspired by Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit.
Women in general, especially in the United States, England, whatever it may be, are not held accountable for their poor decisions.
Men are
Depends.
trash. That's common in society, right? Women are trash isn't. Men are held accountable all the time, every day.
All these
Who is shouting?
women are born
I don't know
with
what her
value.
name.
They're pretty already. As a man, if you don't make yourself
Oh, this guy again.
valuable, you have no value.
Women are born with value. Men must create their value. A guy doesn't lose his value just because he picks the wrong woman once.
Just men
Uh.
are attracted to youth, beauty, and fertility. It's been that way since the beginning of time.
Men value purity and youth. Purity, youth, beauty.
You can
Jesus Christ. God, that was jarring.
really get those brain juices flowing as you tune into yet another episode of the groundbreaking discussion, What's Wrong with Modern Women?, which are about as thought-provoking as an episode of Jerry Springer.
That's sad. It's true, but it's sad. Oh my
Or
god.
alternatively, if that gets boring, you can tune into an episode of Why Men Cheating is Actually Okay.
Right? Men really have to work to become attractive. That's why I laugh at y'all when you tell me, well, men shouldn't cheat and they shouldn't do this. Men have to buck.
Well, yeah, they shouldn't.
Nope.
Yeah, don't cheat. Like, if you're in a committed relationship, you should not cheat. Like, especially as a man, that's just stupid.
Dumbass motherfucker.
Like, if you cheat, you're an idiot.
Bust their ass to become attractive to even be seen.
What if a woman cheats? Can men accept that?
She belongs to the street.
You don't think
Bruh.
it's different for men and for women cheating?
No.
I actually
I
think
agree.
like women like to be cheated on.
But Pearl
That's the...
didn't always have these takes. In fact, she used to say the polar opposite, especially about Fresh and Fit, who she is now emulating.
I know a lot of girls that actually waited till they were married and stayed a virgin until they were married. And I can tell you that the guys on Fresh and Fit...
Alright, let's skip all this boring shit. Because I want to get into the stuff that's...
Her bagging a rich one, deal breaker for her.
For me,
She tells women to
too picky.
and I say that it's a handshake, Pearl. And promoting promiscuity is a great way to help create the single moms that her podcast actively speaks out against.
I hate to say it, but she's right.
Yep.
She's right.
Strategy is they don't want to pass on
She's
resources
got the basic ass Dell laptop. Fucking
to
hell.
another man's kid. Like
Okay.
that's why they're repulsed by hoes. That's why they're repulsed by like other people's children.
If single motherhood should be avoided, then perhaps Pearl should consider not contributing to the problem by promoting promiscuity to her male audience. If you're smart like Fresh and Fit or Pearl,
Yep.
I hate to say it, but she's right.
you can just reframe promoting sociopathy to men as advocating for them, even if the only thing it does is promote dysfunction and make more men lonely by fear-mongering them about relationships.
I feel like a lot of men have a good reason for avoiding marriage today.
I love it.
And
So-
even you
Listen, I don't disagree that marriage can be detrimental if you marry the wrong woman, but I don't agree with this whole
Like a woman can seize your
fear-mongering.
assets, even if you're just living together. It varies from state to state. I know the chat. But it's like if she leaves her stuff at your apartment for like a period of 3 months, she can literally seize your assets.
We are just warning you of what female nature is.
You're probably wondering by now, where is Pearl's ring? Well,
There
I'm
we
here
go.
to inform you that Pearl is single and unmarried at 26 years old.
Hey, I'm unmarried and I'm 27.
Bruh.
What you trying to say?
And the reason I decided to go to therapy is because in the next like 5 to 7 years, ideally, some things are out of your control, but ideally I'd like to be married.
Which, according to her, is because she is too picky.
You're single over a certain age, you're probably too picky.
And I say that it's because she's too picky because she claims that 28 years old is pretty old to be getting married.
What do men value?
I mean, I would say 40 is too old to get married, but what do I know?
Third thing men
Right.
value, youth.
Right, chat? What do I know?
How are they getting youth when the average age of first marriage for women in the U.S. is 28.6 years old?
Pearl
That's relatively reasonable.
is lucky if she can get married by 28 years old because she's 26, and even if she met Mr. Right today, you would still usually have to be engaged for at least a year, and then usually people, if they're going fast, wait another year before getting married, putting her at 28 years old if they're going fast by today's standards. And Pearl doesn't have much long-term experience in dating either. According to this interview on Yahoo News
Oof.
and what Pearl says online about her dating experiences
All right.
on various podcasts, she's only had a couple of boyfriends. If you can do the math of her being 23 in the Yahoo interview, they couldn't have been that long considering she just turned 26 in the past couple of months. And that got
Damn, that's pretty bad. That would mean the longest relationship she probably had would have been like a year and a half, maybe. What do I?
got me
Again,
interested in knowing
what do I know?
who is Pearl picking, considering that anytime a guy does something wrong, no matter what it is, she tells women to simply just pick better.
Okay, so then you pick guys that cheat.
I discovered that
Er,
last year Pearl tweeted about a breakup she had, so I decided to go ahead and check the archives. And it turns out that Pearl actually got catfished by an obese man with 2 children on TikTok.
how are you gonna give relationship advice like the stuff that you give to men when you can barely? Oh boy, that's funny.
Everyone,
That's
did we
funny.
start dating?
Yep,
Hey, that guy looks familiar.
that's right. An obese man with 2 children on TikTok. And I point out that he's obese because Pearl is constantly dunking on fat girls.
Why do
Oh,
I need to look at your rolls, and then I have to go on social media? Then boom, whale. Boom, another whale.
The cherry on top is that Pearl has been pretty adamant about men having children being a deal breaker for her.
For me personally, I'm not into the guys with kids. That's not my thing.
oh. So not only is she a liar, she's a hypocrite.
Bruh.
He's a hypocrite.
Instead of immediately breaking up with him for hiding 2 whole children from her, she instead
How the hell do you hide kids from people? Like that I can never understand. Like I can understand not telling them right up front, but Jesus. Even if she didn't know, she still let him mooch off of her despite him being a billionaire.
Bruh.
takes him in to live
That's
with
true.
her and her family to mooch off of them.
Because he was homeless when I first met
Yeah.
him. So I moved him into my parents' house
Yeah.
so he could get an ID.
Too.
Yeah, and so my
Show
parents
proof of
put
him.
him on our lease.
Alright, so moral of the story is this chick is a grifter. And let's be realistic. Nobody really should be taking her advice on anything. Alright. Last story of the night. YouTube. YouTube is cracking down on ad blocks. Or is experimenting with it. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse. YouTube is doing this bullshit. Come on, man. And it's getting... So, For me, I haven't noticed it because I'm using Brave, which is a Chrome alternative that has a built-in ad blocker, so haven't noticed any changes with YouTube. But if you're like on Chrome or something, you probably have noticed, if you're running ad blocker, that it's probably not working anymore. So this is probably why. So yeah. By the way, YouTube has increased their ads so much. Yeah, and you know what? To all those websites, go fuck yourselves. Because it's things like this that make us run ad blocks. Because you have like 9, 10, 20 different ads on a page. And it kills our fucking page. It destroys our browsers, man. Like, please.
Bruh.
Just knock it off. Anyway. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for tonight's episode. If you're on Twitch, please stay tuned as always. Oh, that's even worse that they're unskippable. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started with the unskippable ones. But, anyway. To my people on Twitch, please stay tuned. We will be doing some gameplay. And to my YouTube fam, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but we'll see you next time. Peace out.
This is a sickness. It is deviant, therefore we don't want it.